Welcome back to Daybreak. Look like we got a crew out here putting in work. You're taking a live look at East Chase Parkway out in Fort Worth, where we have our reporter Megan Mitchell, as well as some other crew members out there just helping to show us exactly what's happening on the roads out that way. You can see that 18-wheeler stuck in those icy conditions. Good luck to my man, because it looks like it's going to be a struggle to get that thing back moving. Across Tarrant County, in fact, from main roads to neighborhood streets, we know they are not in good shape today. We do have Buddy Calzada with the Fort Worth Police Department joining us this morning. Good morning, Buddy. Hope you're somewhere staying warm. How are your crews responding to all of this mess today?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give credit where credit is due. We want to thank our patrol officers. They've been out all night in the cold, helping stranded motorists, been taking people to warming stations, helping with accidents. We have had a low number of accidents, which is very thankful. That means people have been listening to WFAA, and when you tell them to stay home, they're staying home unless they have to get out.
I appreciate that, Buddy. Look, we spoke with somebody from MedStar yesterday, and one of the things they mentioned, this was something new that I heard, that they suspend their lights and sirens when they were responding to accidents. Have you guys had any changes or had to make any changes with how you're responding?
Now, keep in mind, when it's dangerous, we're always going to use our emergency lighting. If we have to run code somewhere, we have to slow down as well, too, which is why we tell our citizens, stay slow, be patient on these roadways. So, we're not elite. We don't get to drive faster. So some of these situations, it will cause people to, try to figure out where the sirens are coming from. So we'll just, use caution and use the sirens when we have to and when we don't.
Absolutely. And Buddy, look, we've asked folks, as you mentioned, to stay home, but like you and some of the rest of us, some do have to get out there on the roadways. So how are your crews dealing with this ice, especially as it relates to response times?
Well, I'll tell you what, we have a great team here in Fort Worth. We've been keeping the roads sanded with TxDOT. That's been great. Our biggest issues to share are when they exit on these ramps and they start to get off. That's where everybody's having an issue. Those roads are treated as well, but they're not traveled as much. So people are experiencing issues when they're trying to either enter or exit the freeway, and that's causing a lot of the problems other than the exact freeway itself. I can tell you we've had 18 major accidents throughout the night, which is, it's unfortunate, but it's a very low number. We've had 9 minor accidents and about 48 stranded motorist calls that we've been having to work through. Our toughest times right now are on these ramps near East Chase Parkway, exactly where you guys are talking about, and on 30 as well near Camp Bowie and the 820 area. That's creating some significant issues as well.
I've even noticed some of those folks over on 287 having some problems trying to get up that hill. Buddy Calzada with the Fort Worth Police Department, thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe out there. Appreciate the work your team is doing.
Absolutely. To share, make sure everybody slows down, be patient, leave in plenty of time, and most importantly, be safe.
Definitely going to do my best. Thank you again.